check. Viva Shadvegas. How's it going? Good to see everybody out there. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, let's get this started. So we're taking random sounds from Elden Ring and turning them into stuff. I have no clue what this currently sounds like. So I'm just going to go to the start of this track and listen and see what it sounds like. So far, so good. Okay, that's where we're at so far. I'm digging that. Okay, I got some drums up here. Let's start here with that initial doop dip dip. I learned a new Logic shortcut the other day. It's called the repeat function, and I never knew that such a thing existed, so I'm really thankful for that. Let me hear this one more time. Kind of, let's take all this off, but just solo this one and this one. Okay. Okay. And just for fun, let's cut a tuner on this track. So once again, these are random sounds from Elden Ring that are, yeah, being converted and manipulated. So, for instance, this doom da 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 da, that started from the horse stomping of the tree sentinel, that douchebag. So that's that sound. And you can kind of see this if you look over to the side here. You can see where everything is. I'm gonna put myself up top here. If you look over to the side here, you can see kind of what these came from. So this is from so like this, for instance, is the tarnished are we guy. So that is where that sound came from. I want to check tuning on this guy real quick. Just make sure it is correct. So cut this on, and then I'm just going to open this up and kind of hit that one note. Okay, it says it's a G. It says it's a little sharp, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. And these are ARPs. What's going on here? Let's see. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? That's what that makes me think of. All right, very good. Let's see here. And if ever there's a question or anything like that, please let me know what you need, and what if you're like, hey, what are you doing? Please let me know. Let me hear this horse neigh again. Scooch back. Okay, cool. And it looks like I have maybe a little bit of, yeah, I have some volume automation on there. Very cool. Great. All right. I know when I sat down and was kind of thinking about the stream today, I was like, I want to make sure that my sounds are in good shape. So this is a snare that I made from a sword swing. Let me see what it sounds like. Woo. Okay, that's pretty good. Here's looks like another one. Okay, so I believe those are the exact same. Let me see what this sounds like. Okay. And it looks like that's all I have. So I think I'm going to make some more percussion elements today. So up top here are all of my samples that I'm using. So I'm just going to kind of go through and see where some things that sound like they could make a good kick drum would be. So I need something booming sounding. So let's see what we got here. Cut this off. Cutting it off. Nope. Maybe. I already used that for a snare. I am using Logic Pro. Can you believe it? Somebody actually uses Logic Pro that's on Switch. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. So currently I'm looking, I don't know if you heard me a second ago, but I'm trying to, I've sampled Elden Ring, and I'm taking those samples and turning them into stuff. So I can show some other things. Please ask me anything I'm doing. If I'm kind of mumbling or anything like that, please let me know, and I'll be happy to help out. Okay, let's see here. That was a sword hit. I don't want that. I'm trying to make a kick sound right now. Oh my God, can I just play one thing at a time? Okay, I'll go back up. That's okay. There's maybe too much going on there. That might work. Let's see. Okay. I think I used that for the kick last time. Let me see what's over here. What's over here. Let's do that. I'm going to cut this little guy out right here. Let me zoom in. I appreciate that somebody else is also a fan of Logic Pro. I don't understand why people hate on it so much. Haven't figured that one out yet. If you figured that out, let me know. Probably because it's too good. Here we go. Copy that down. That's another thing I learned recently was if you just hold Option, it'll copy stuff over. I'd been doing that with plugins, but I never thought to do it with just audio files. So that was a new one for me. I always forget this one. There's a nudge. Is that it? Hey, that's it. Okay. All right, so let's try to make this into a kick drum. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to cut off the front end of this transient and just delete that. Okay. Now, one trick that I've learned recently to get more kind of oomph out of any sort of sample in terms of turning it into like a kick drum or snare drum or anything like that is to simply take the very starting transient and just boost it. Hey, so yeah, this is kind of what I do is I take just sounds from video games and just sample them and manipulate them heavily. It's a really interesting way of doing things because the samples kind of tell me what they want to be. So like, for instance, if I go down here, let me zoom out a little bit. Like this horsey stomp. So this came from like this, there's a boss at the start of the game and just that horse that it's riding on, a stomp. And so that initially started as just a like stomp from a horse. And yeah, I just kind of manipulate them and kind of make them as tonal as possible. And then they just kind of lend themselves towards a certain sound. I don't really, I found that every time I start with a intention for the sample, it just like doesn't work. I may have done something like that with a movie instead of a game. Yeah, movies would work great. I try to use like just sound effects. That's kind of the fun and challenging aspect of it. So like I don't use like parts of the soundtrack or anything like that, which I know that's not what you said, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really, really fun, especially like Logic Pro's sampler is really great. I may be buying the Waves CR8, but it looks like it has a couple things that might make my workflow just a teensy bit faster, but we'll see. It's really nice to just drag the sampler over. So anyways, so let's find the transient or like kind of the front of this. Let me start it right here. Gosh, zoomed in so much. Oh, it is like so zoomed in it won't even start halfway through. I'm gonna try to, I see this one little spot up front here, so I'm gonna zoom in on that. Yeah, this guy right here. And so if you're ever trying to make a kick out of something that's not originally a kick, you can just boost the crap out of the very front of it and then join it together afterwards. That lovely Apple J shortcut. Like so, creates, and then I should have a much more, much beefier sounding kick. Let's see. Okay, much more front to the notes. Let's take a lot of this off the back end of it though. Let's see. I need a really short kick. Let me just cut off. I already have kind of a poofy kick. That was too much. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna cut that off. And then switch to the fade tool and just fade it from, fade it from the back a little bit. All right, let's see what we got now. Okay, I'm so glad you brought that up. So I teach music production, and there's a school that's there's a like college of music production that kind of sponsored my program. I teach at a high school. and they're really big Pro Tools guys. And they did a session with me, and that was the thing that like impressed me the most about Pro Tools was gaining up a region. And so I just searched around and finally found right over here to the right. So if you are so I call it info, but it's what they call it, inspector. So the letter I brings up this area where like the plugins and stuff are. Where it says region, click that and gain right here. It doesn't have it doesn't tell you that you can do this, but all you have to do is click it and drag it up, and it will boost the gain of that region. So if you click more here, well, there's also transpose, which is a little better than like using the pitch shift as a plugin. I wouldn't call it non-destructive, but it's less destructive. But yeah, total game changer. I like, like for instance, people tell you to buy SM7s and stuff like that with like cloud lifters or whatever. And it's like, actually you don't need that. You can just boost it after the fact, unless you're doing like live, like if this was an SM7, of course I would want something like that to boost it. But yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad you noticed that, because that's once I figured that out though, that was the only thing that I had not found that Pro Tools could do that Logic couldn't. And so once I figured that out, I was like, no, I'm going to teach Logic. Like, I can't do this. Yeah, I like Pro Tools if I'm just manipulating recorded audio and just kind of mixing. In terms of electronic stuff, I don't know why anybody would want to torture themselves with such a program. But to each his own. Okay, so yeah. It was the industry. It's the industry standard because it was the first to the party, not necessarily because it's the best. The only time that I would say that it truly is the best is, and I don't really know if this applies anymore, but the old like Pro Tools HD rigs from the like early 10s, those apparently are like super latency free. So that's really the only time I've seen that like Pro Tools truly has an advantage. And if you're film scoring, up in this view, and Logic may have this, but there's a instead of just time, you can do frames. So if somebody films a film like on actual like film instead of digitally, you can go by frame, which is pretty cool. So other than that, those are the only two advantages of Pro Tools, is like the old HD rigs for latency free recording. But okay. They are. I've had this. These are the M50s. I've had this set for close to 10 years at this point, and they work. Are they the greatest thing in the world? Certainly not, but they really work for me. So I've gotten so used to them that I've noticed like things that I do translate well to the car or to my like where I teach at my high school. I have a pair of just Rocket monitors that I use so the kids can hear what I'm doing, and it's fine. Like everything translates well. So yeah, I chose white, but it's kind of dingy up here. So okay, so making this kick drum, I'm gonna fade it more. Scooch that in a bit. Wait. Oh, I can just grab it there. Okay, perfect. Try now. There we go. And so at this point, so when I pull the samples out and do stuff with them, I'll kind of manipulate them first with EQ and whatnot, and then I'll bounce it out. Then I'll put it in a sampler. With kicks and things like that, I just leave it as is, and I'll just copy and paste it over. So let's make this a little beefier. Let me find my other kick, because I need to kind of compare them. Oh, geez. Where's it at? There it is. All right, scooch it down. Yeah, I honestly should have bought these in black. I just wanted white at the time, but the foam died, so I bought some black foam to go over it. But it took like 7 years for the foam to die, so that's not too bad. All right. So if I listen to this kick, Okay, and then listen to this one. Okay, so it's got like a little more top end. I need more bottom end from it. The great thing about sampling like this is I just boost the crap out of everything all the time. That's good. There's a little bit of something going on. Oh, geez. I was super looping. This is going to be really annoying. I'm just going to prep you because I'm going to loop this over and over and over. The most proud that I've made is, I'm not sure if you've heard of the game Death Stranding. Really weird game. I love it, but I don't know if you saw, like, there was a game that people were doing memes about, like, you're just a FedEx delivery guy. It was that game. Okay, yeah, so the easiest way you can find it, I'm not really using this this YouTube channel I'm about to share with you. I'm not using it anymore for like my like this kind of stuff. I'm just kind of doing it for covers. But if you search SHDBRN in that channel, there's a playlist called Sample Based Music, and I've done one with Death Stranding and one with Bloodborne, which is another FromSoft game, which is the people that made Elden Ring. So that one's definitely the one I'm most proud of. I made that when my daughter was born. I like those late night kind of bottle feedings. I would just, once I was done and she was kind of falling asleep, I would just sit there and make stuff, and it turned out pretty great. I'm really proud of it. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'll type it in chat. Let me see. Just like that. Hopefully that sent out to you. I've never tried this restream thing before, so I'm kind of going to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but I'm just seeing how that works. It's really nice to not have to pull up the VODs and like download it and then blah blah blah. So I'm kind of doing it more for that reason. That way I don't have to like repost something. Okay, there's something a little crunchy up top that I'm not a fan of on this kick that I've made for myself. So let's see if I can find it. Sorry if this is annoying. Sure, there we go. I think it's somewhere around there. Pull that out. Oh, that's good. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. So where did that come from in the game? I got to keep track of this stuff. That's the thing with Death Stranding, is I did not keep track of what I did to my samples. And so like, oh, awesome. Thank you. So I can't tell you, like, I know where certain things came from. So like there's a solo synth at the end of the Death Stranding track that's was made from Norman Reedus like grunting while falling down. And I did a stream a couple weeks ago where I like tried to recreate it, and I got pretty close, but I think I started with the wrong sample like when I was streaming it and trying to do it again. And so with this one, I'm trying to like keep track with my tracks, like, okay, this came from this. So I don't know what sound this is though. Let's see. Oops. Cut that off. Was it that one? No, it wasn't that one. It was over here. Okay. It's like a door closing. Okay. So we'll call door close kick. If I don't keep track now, I'm just going to screw myself over at the end. So I guess now I'm streaming it, so that helps. So I'm just going to, yeah, anything I do from this point forward is going to go to Shadvegas instead of Shadburn, but oh, that's my snare. Whoops. Zoom in a bit here. Oh, I was like, what's going on? I have the wrong tool selected. I was about to freak out. Okay, copy. Dang it. I hate when I do that. Okay. So now I have 2 kicks. Let me see how they sound together. Let's pull some high end. Let's do a shelf. Get some of this back. The light blue spell. Like the little. That would be a good one. I already have my samples. Unfortunately, you'd be surprised how hard it is to find gameplay videos with no commentary to like pull from. And so I found one with this 30 minutes. So I'm like, I'm just going to do the first 15 minutes of it, and whatever's there is there. So I have plenty of like sword hits and stuff like that work pretty well. So I'll show you my snares in a second. Okay, that has a little bit more top ends. Let me do one thing. About to bounce. Don't you love when you're looking for a plugin and you just forget completely what it's called? Let's just see how it sounds just plain. Let's see. Go back. I like that. All right. Click that. Door, close, kick, bounce. Okay. Oops. That. I hate when this happens. I heard a noise and I have no clue where it came from. Let's see. I need this to bounce out. Let me think through. Don't hurt my brain too much. Input's going to be a bus. Sure. And then let's send this one out to bus 16. Here we go. Whew, sorry for all the random noises. That sounded like a clown, like fun house of murder or something. Jeez. Okay, let's mute this. Solo this. Just make this no outputs. And no input now. All right, let's see what. There we go. That's a good kick. I like that. Let me see here. This kick. Okay, that's good. Let me cut this. Copy and paste and copy and paste. Hey, it's the right length. I like that. Okay, perfect. There's some kicks. Oh, you asked about snares earlier. Here's what I currently have. I do want more snares. You never get perfect drums when doing this. So let's see. Okay, that's that like, it's kind of got a bit of an 80s, like Phil Collins kind of gated reverb thing. I wonder if you've, I think that's how I bounced it, was with the gated reverb on it. So let's go back up here and try to find a snare. If you hear something that you think would make a good snare, just let me know. Since I color coded it, just tell me like, hey, it's the doo-doo brown thing, but I'll just kind of go through and listen as well. That might work. I've used that sword hit already. No, thank you. Okay, I don't need the giant door. What do we got here?
Tarnished, are we?
I either used that sword hit or this sword hit earlier. Did you hear any sounds that you were feeling? There's a couple of little magical sounds. So since you suggested the spellcasting sound. Let me try to find one of those again. Not that one. That's a sword hit. What's this one? It's a door. What'd you think? Should we make a snare out of that one, this green one? Oh, wait a second. Take a sip. I'm gonna try it. You suggested a magical sound, so I'm gonna go for the snare. Okay. New audio. I don't know if you were here when I mentioned this, but option and drag a region down, it'll copy it automatically. So same for MIDI, and then option and the like bracket key, the like square bracket, will nudge something over. That was another Pro Tools thing that I was like, this is really nice. I need to figure this one out. So it's called something else. Let's see. What is? It's not called nudge in Logic. It's called shuffle. So the nudge from Pro Tools that'll knock something like into the next region is called shuffle in Logic. So it just so you know. I wish they would use the same terminology. So like nudge means a different thing in Logic, which is so annoying. Okay, let's do this green thing. That's some sort of magical sound. Let's see. Okay. Oh, jeez. Let me try to shorten it and just see what that does to it. Okay. Shorten a little bit more. That's option, by the way. If you do option in the bottom right corner, it'll shorten stuff. Gain it up. Okay, that's already kind of getting there. There's a little bit of a like ding on the end of it, so let's chop that off. That's better. Let's chop that off and let's do my little special transient trick. I need a like cheesy 80s, like the old Toyota commercials be like, special transient trick. All right, let's see. Okay. Do some Apple J with that to join it. Okay. That ding was a little earlier than I thought, so cut that off. Switch to the fade tool. Here's one I learned recently. This drag section up here, I didn't realize that when you dragged regions over each other, you could make them automatically crossfade. That was a realization of mine earlier today. Okay, that's better. Let me pitch it up. See what happens. Just a little bit. I'm scared to pitch. Let me try one more. Well, it has some beef normal, so yeah, I'll just keep it like that. Okay. Let's do that cycle again and listen to it. Try to make it into a snare. So it's got a little too much low end to be a snare. Just a little too much. Let's pull out some honk out of the middle. Let's add just a shelf. Let me just chop all of this off. Okay, I think I just need more. Actually, let me distort it a little bit. Some sizzle may. Oh well, hey, have a good night, and yeah, definitely. Yeah, drop a comment down. Let me know it's you. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Feel free to follow. I'm doing this 2 to 3 times a week. Usually Tuesdays, Thursdays, but I may do Fridays as well. So yeah, good night and get some rest. Okay. Let's just do this. Ooh, that's awful. I need a mixture of that. I don't need... Oh, let's try the Bit Crusher. Never go wrong with Bit Crusher. That's good. There's a little bit of a like donk to it that I need to get rid of. Let's see here. Let's go back in here. Dunk, dunk. I think it's right here. Let's squeeze this and boost a little bit. There it is. I found you. That's most of it. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Let's check over here. I don't want to mess anything up. Never mind. Do. Okay, that's pretty good. What do I need to do to make it sound like a snare? Do some reverb. Try one more. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's see here. Oh, geez. I need to make another audio track. I get so confused with this stuff. All right, bus 16. And then that's inputting from bus 16. This needs to go out to bus 16. There we go. Arm that for recording. And here we go. There we go. Now I have a snare. I don't know why bouncing just doesn't work the way that I want it to, but that's okay. Okay, let's see how this sounds. Yeah. Whoa. Magic, noise, snare. Magic, noise, snare, bounce. Sure, that sounds good. All right. Okay, that's good. No output. Okay, that's pretty good. What can I do? It's a little bit... I wonder. it's not that it's not thin enough. That's not really the I don't know what to call it, but something about it is not quite uh uh, let's cut it off. Nah, that's not it. Let's just go back to good old EQ, see what I can do. Do some EQ magic. That'll be good, I think. We'll try it. Okay. And let's move that track. Let's zoom out a little bit. And oh, where's my snare? There's my other snare. Sword snare. All right. Zoom back. Oh, no. Hey. Hey, oh my gosh, it's the perfect length. That's awesome. Let's do a copy and do a paste and do a paste. Oh, no, that's the kick. Oh, brutal. Select this whole track. Boom. Boom. Select this whole thing. Scooch it over. Oh, come on. Just do what I say. Come on. It's not really snapping, is it? There we go. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's cut my kicks back on. See how it sounds. Let's put a little bit of reverb on this guy. Make it sound a little better. Honestly, I'm digging this just plain room. This is that's fine. Yeah, I can do that. Oh. I'll get my kicks. Zoom in. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Scooch over. Hey, I don't want your weekly report. Get out of my face. Okay, that was. Copy that whole magic. Everybody, have you heard? If they play the game, then Stokes the word. That's what that sounds like. Let's try one more time. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't have much of a hi-hat yet. I don't know if I need a hi-hat. What am I talking about? I need a hi-hat. I can't do this without a hi-hat. Going crazy over here. Honest? Well, that has kind of a like in it. That'll work. Let's do an audio inputs. No input. Create. Copy that sucker down. Silhouettes. Do an option and brackets and nudge it over. Let's go down here and cut off everything. Well, I'll just do this. Go up top and then go back to solo that. Okay. Let's trim this out. So now we're making hi-hats from a sword swing in Elden Ring. Trim that. Hi-hats need to be short. Oh, there it is. Oh, don't delete that piece. Yes. Yes. Let me find it. Nudge that sucker over. I need more front to the notes. I didn't make a hi-hat, did I? Let's see. Hi-hat. Hi-hat. Ah, dang it. Weird noise hi-hat. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Okay, let's do that. This may come in handy later. Sword, swing. I'll put symbol. Question mark. All right. And here we go. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that. All right. I need that to... So copy that. Oh. Copy. And... paste. Copy. Oh. Paste. And... oh, I have to... it's like just short, too short. Boom. Okay. Now I can... copy all those. Boom. Make sure I'm on the measure. Make sure I'm on the measure. All right. What we got here? Let's do boom, 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 and we have... the hi-hat, I'm not convinced by enough. Let's do a quick cycle of all this. I need... it's got the crisp of the like hit of the stick, but I need a little bit more goobaga to it. Whatever that means, I don't know. Frankly, that's fine. It just needed more sizzle. Just boost the crap out of everything. And let's do chroma verb, just to make it sound a little more natural. Oh. Okay, that's good. It's still not sizzly enough. What can I do? Let me add... shoot, we're going Bit Crusher again. It never fails, except sometimes. Bit Crusher. Pull a bit less out. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And the Bit Crusher comes, save the day again. Let me put it before the EQ. That's better. Put it before the EQ, and that fixes it. Hey, let's do a little Apple S here. Save this sucker before I lose everything that I've done ever and freak out. Brought to you by Blue Water. Let's see. Okay, so I have drums that I'm overall pretty happy with. I have sounds, and I like those sounds. So let's start to do something with them. Let's take this whole measure here, copy it. Wait. I just start here. What am I doing? Go here, copy, and okay. That's all fine and good. I'm probably going to get rid of a little bit of this. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning. What am I doing here? Where's my riser? Riser. Okay, there's the riser. So I need to select all of these tracks and just move everything over. Let's go measure 9. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Boom. There's that. Let's see. Got my riser back on. My bass. Cut this on and cut this on. Is there any more automation going on? Nope. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's cut cycle off. I almost did it. You thought you caught me. Uh-huh. This is nice. Mm-hmm. Oh, it came in too early. No. Screw you. Measure 13. Let's move it all over. That really ruined the vibe. And I don't know how I feel about the hi-hat right now, so I'm going to just take that out. Let's try this again. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da. Let's pull the snares back a little bit. I don't know why I do this, but I always have really loud snares. I don't know what the deal with that is. Let's get woo. My computer was like, "Hey, I hate you." Where they at? What you doing? Where you at? Let's make a drum bus. Let's make a drum bus. It'll be bus 11. Let's do that. And let's make another drum bus. We'll make it 12. Okay. Bus 11 is going to be my drum compressor. Let's see here. Drum comp. Okay. And then bus 12 is going to be drum room. Now I have a good bit of room in a lot of the sounds, so I'm probably going to pull that back out a little bit. I've been so happy with Chromaverb. I'm just going to stick to that. There's no reason to, you know. Uh, yeah. I love my 80s drums, so let's just see what we got with that. And then this is going to be a compressor doing lots of stuff. Some people are not fans of doing presets. I don't mind presets. Presets are fine with me. All right. Let's go measure 13 here. Heck yeah. Well, that was nice. I liked that. All right, ladies, let me hear that again. Hey. Hey, hey. Hey. Okay, the only thing this seems a little late to the party. So I got to figure out what's going on here. It's right on time. I don't know if it's the chroma verb. I'm going to assume it is, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that's too much. I need more dry. More fronts of the notes. Pull that back. Oh, the pre-delay is certainly not helping. Let's see. Let's go back. Oop. Take it all back. Let's do some loopy looping. Okay, that's good. This pad sound with a tarnished, same deal. I have a lot of let's pull the pre-delay back. Let's pull that back. Let's see. It's kind of it's like when it comes in, so I need it. Let me take off the solo, go back. Okay, I need to just pull less. Let's put this back at 100%. That's better. I think just a little bit of that front to the notes. And let's Apple save before I forget it. Okay, go back. Okay, so now we're building out the song. I've got most of my pieces that I'm going to want. It's just a matter of gluing them all together. So I want to start with this pad sound. And this sound. This doom ding 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 ding. I'm not sure. I'm kind of listening to it. How do I put this? Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? I found it. Okay. No big deal. Okay. Think about this for a second. Okay, the horsey stomp sound I like. I think I need another one of it that's maybe a little simpler. Maybe. I don't know. Let's just go back to start. There's that. Cut my riser back on. Where are my drums at? Okay, I need to, speaking of which, let's close out of this. I need to move all my drums that I currently have. Let's move them not quite to the bottom, but Certainly. There we go. Right above the riser. Organization. For the win. Let's move this guy up. Yeah, okay. So now we have, no, take the hi-hat out. I wasn't digging the hi-hat. It sounds like a hi-hat-ish, but it's just not, it's just not doing it for me. Okay. The melody for the horsey stomp, I'm liking it, but it's a little too, well, it works for Elden Ring though. Never mind, let me just keep going. Cut that off, go from the beginning. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. Okay. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot this over. And it's going to say, do you want to move the automation data? It normally says that. Thanks for not thinking about me, dick. I don't need that dot. Get out of here. Get out of here, little dot. Okay. Let's try this again. This opening reversed sound is absolutely... They use the same sound in Bloodborne. There's a little bit of a difference, but I use this sound for the start of Bloodborne. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Ticka. Yeah. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-bump. There, and there's this. Now that baby's gonna come in right there. Hold on. Yes. And then I'm gonna do an apple repeat and an apple repeat and an apple repeat. Eat. Okay. All right, I'm digging that. So let's go back here. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. This now seems a little off tempo. So let's hear just that looping. Okay. Let's go the sampler here. Let me try putting more front to the note. Nope. What's causing it to be... It is just like slightly slow. Let me see if in the ARP settings I can do a little shorter. Okay, I think it's the drums. I think it's the snare. It's one of the snares. Isn't quite. Oh! Oh. Jeez, almost just blew up everything right then. Ah ha ha. Okay, so let me scooch back a little bit. Zoom. Hold on. What? Oh my gosh. What have I done with my life? Okay, let's put this one back where it was. Okay, and let's choose all these snares, all the king's horses and all the king's snares. Wow, that was cheesy as all get out. That's stupid. Way to be stupid. Kind of idiot am I? Oh. When I'm thinking I do vocal runs, it's it's not a problem, I promise. Okay, let's try that. All right. What am I using in the pedal board? Of course, it's that. This is tough. Let's do it again. Let me make sure my kicks are right on beat too. I have a nope. They're not. That one is. That one is. That one is. That one is. So those are all fine. Where's it getting off? That's on it. That's on it. This one's this batch. So measure 16. Kicks are sucking it up. That's lined up. That's lined up. That's lined up. That's lined up. It's ever so slightly. Okay. There's something wrong with the copy and paste. Is the issue here? Scooch these. I'm just gonna do one measure at a time, and just make sure that I have him. There we go. And then same thing here. Zoom in. Okay. I will be right back for those hanging outs. And yeah, I'll just keep. I'll just be right back. That's all you need to know. And boosh. And I'm back from outer space. Should I put myself? I guess I'm gonna put myself top. Yeah, let's do top. Okay. Where was I? Oh, fixing drums. Where am I? Okay, now the snares are. Yeah, they're all off. What is the deal? I'm so angry right now. Oh, wait. All right. Just one measure at a time. One measure at a time, baby. Okay. Just those two. Let's zoom in here. Hey, you're supposed to be over here. A little bit off. So the first. Oh, come on. You can do this. You can do this. There we go. All right. Zoom in. Man, this is why they pay me the big bucks. All $0. Okay. Let's see now. Boom. There it is. There it is. I hate you too. I hate you too. What in the world happens? Good night. I screwed up the copy and paste. Good. Wow. I messed up the copy and paste. I messed up. Yeah. All right. There's that. Okay. Oh gosh, that was. It's getting getting better. Let's fix this. Once I get this cycle done, I may do an Apple J, join it all together and get it sorted. We finished it, so sort off. I always thought that was an interesting term, like the Brits and Aussies use sod off. It's kind of like screw off, but it's not quite as like mean. Is what I've been told. Okay. So I'm going to do a little bit of an Apple. Well, let me make sure it sounds correct. Okay. So I'm going to take this part, join it, take this part, join it, take this part, join it, double check this sword hit right here. Yep, that's good. And take this and join it as well. Apple J, baby. All right. Very good. Okay, so what is this one doing? Okay, so that's just for color. I need this again. Like literally, I think I'm just going to duplicate it and copy that. And just kind of change a little bit of the EQ on. Let's see. Okay, let's do let's get rid of this. I'm not digging that right now. So let's do this synth plus. So let's do one with more lows and one with more like low mids. So let's do that. I'll call this one bass synth lows, and I'm going to call this one low mids. And let's go here to EQ to start with. Already got some low mids. Okay, let's not get confused here. This is the low mid one. Okay, I already have that 2BQ doing some work, so I'm going to get another 2BQ. Or, well, I'm going to do the vintage graphic. I like that guy. Bup, bup, bup. That's good. Let's try. Actually, let's just hear them now. Let's do this one, and we're going to do the graphic EQ. Boom. You know what? No, I'm going to change that. Literally because I feel like it has nothing to do with anything fancy, or this is not a like, oh, this is a pro. This guy knows what he's doing. No, I'm just literally. Yeah, and then Kajoom. Yeah, and let's hear what they sound like with everything else. Yeah. Digging it. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Let's just copy and paste things in a more reasonable manner. Let's do that, because apparently I can't be trusted to do anything else. Let's do that, and let's put it there, and let's do that, and let's put this here, and we should have. Okay, the only thing about that is the low one is pulling emphasis away from my bass. Yeah. Isn't that wild? That's crazy. Literally having the lows boosted in that synth made the kick sound smaller. That's nuts. That's nuts. Man, music production's so fun. I don't get, like, people that don't enjoy this, that are musical, obviously, like, that enjoy music in other ways. I don't see how you couldn't love this. This is so much fun. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Let's see how it all sounds together. I'm going to move these bounces out of the way and get them out of the way. Get those out. Anything else? Let's move this out of the way. All right, and let's see what we got from the beginning. Let's see what we got from the beginning when I don't cycle the thing like a freaking idiot. All right, here we go. Yeah. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, yeah. Oh, let's do a little bit of a compressiadore. And I'm gonna do a side chain and a vintage fat, and I'm gonna make the auto gain off. Side chain and a vintage fat, and I'm gonna make the auto gain off. Side chain, instruments. Nope. Where's my kick? Where's my kick? Where's my kick? Where's my kick? Where it at? I don't hear it. I don't see it. Menu exit kick is what I'm looking for. Here we go. Audio. Door close kick. Let's find that. All right, let's copy that over. What is it showing me that I have a side chain now? That is sick. I love sidechain. I genuinely love sidechain. Okay. What else? I'm in a good place. I'm gonna save this, and it's 12, almost 12:30 over here. So I bid you adieu. And yeah, it's been a great time. Let's listen to it one last time. Hear how far we are. Freaking cycle. Let's try this again. Listen to it one more time. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Save. I'm happy with that. Well, appreciate your time for those who have tuned in, and I will see you on the next stream. Probably, let's see, I'm not streaming tomorrow. So either Sunday or Tuesday. So yeah, see you later. Have a great night.